Today, I'm with Heather. She's the founder of Hips Hobby. Heather, nice to meet you again.
Nice to meet you.
Tell me your story.
Well, I honestly started this because I love to crochet, but I have EDS. It makes it painful to crochet of longer than 30 minutes. So I decided to design a crochet hook, ergonomic, that I can actually use to crochet all day and not hurt. It's based on a hook my mom had. I've looked for it for years, never find it. So I just decided to create it on my own. And I decided that other people may like it too, because I know there are a lot of people out there with these kinds of diseases that love to craft and may want to spend more time doing it. So
fascinating. So let's talk about the tool. What is the name of it again?
So it's an ergonomic crochet hook.
Ergonomic crochet hook.
So it's got the handle, which just fits easily in your hand. And then I have different ends, different sizes of hooks that you can put in so that you can crochet with any kind of yarn. But it's just something that fits in your hand nice and easy. It's very lightweight. And so it's just kind of comfortable and easy to use. And I can use it all day and not hurt at the end of the day. So wow. It's a pretty good thing for me.
So explain to me again, this reduces the friction of keep going, moving your hand?
It's more that holding on to crochet hooks, even the some of the ergonomic ones, they're basically just bigger, but I've got teeny hands and it just would hurt holding on, gripping it, making sure that, it doesn't slip, just pulling that in and out. It just after a while, my hands would start to hurt. And because of the way this is designed, I can pull it through and it's not a big deal. And I don't have to fight with any yarn. I don't have to grip it really tight, but I can just kind of keep my hand a little looser.
Okay.
So.
And do you have a engineering background? How did you design this?
Honestly, I just started picking up 3D printing from my son. He had one and I thought, I wonder if I could make that. Just like I said, I've been looking for it for years. I tried to make it with resin and it just didn't work out. And so I thought, let's see what happens. I don't have any kind of engineering background at all. I just played around in a few of the 3D, there are so many 3D printing programs, and created what I thought would work, and a lot of trial and error. I probably went through $100 of filament just trying to figure out how to do it, but I finally figured it out, and I started making the hooks out of plastic and then turned to making them out of metal. So it's just one of those things that I did simply because I wanted it.
Wow. So it seemed like you have different type of hook, different price of hook, different color of hook.
Yes.
Let's talk about this.
So that is my first design, and the hooks are plastic. They're 3D printed out of PLACF, so they're a little more solid. But I found that those, especially the smaller ones, tend to break. So I couldn't go as small as I wanted on those hooks. And it's just not the same feel. I prefer metal. So I spent the last about 6 months trying to figure out how to make it with metal and make it work. So these are basically just my first design. I'm just kind of trying to clearance out the ones that I had on hand. And then I created this newer design with a bigger box, more sizes. And then the different colors, it just makes it a little more fun, makes it personal, makes it yours. You get to choose what you want.
Yeah, that's fascinating. Explain to me why there's so many of them. It's like different type of crochet you're trying to do?
So, for example, if you use this kind of yarn, it's very, very thick. And so you really need one of these bigger hooks to do it. But if you've got some more delicate yarn, I have some delicate yarn back here. It takes a much smaller hook. And there are people that do lace type crocheting, and that takes these actually teeny hooks. So
I see.
Yep.
Fascinating. And how long does it take you to make one of those items?
To make them now, it doesn't take too long. Takes about a day of printing.
Okay.
Well, maybe a little more. I kind of try to do all the hooks at the same time so I can kind of have them in bulk. But it takes about a day or two of printing, putting them all together, getting them all set to go.
Awesome. So, that's good. And you also have some crochet items too. It's not only you sell the hook, but you also make your own crochet.
Yeah, I ran out of people to give them to. So I thought, just bring them with me and see if they sell it all.
Save them for the grandkids. Eventually, right?
Eventually.
You have crochet hook, you have crochet items, but I think I see something in around your booth that I don't really always see. You're also an author, is that correct?
I'm actually not an author.
Oh, you're not an author.
My daughter-in-law is. So
Okay.
I actually did bring a few of her books, but I'm a big reading family. My whole family just loves to read. So I made a bunch of just things to go with books. So I kind of threw those in there just to kind of display their book nooks that can go between books, give a little decoration in your bookshelf. And I find them fascinating. And so I thought, let's print them and see if anybody else wants them. If they don't, they'll go on my bookshelf. But my daughter-in-law is an author, and that's her book there. She's actually come out with her second one soon. So I just thought I'd throw it out there.
You have a very talented family.
Well, thank you.
So with there's two different kind of business I feel like here. The hook, the crochet items, and daughter-in-law books. What's the goal of the business or your business?
My main goal is honestly the crochet hooks. I really want to get those out there for people that are in pain. That's the main goal. I know a lot of people that love to craft and it hurts, so they can't. I'd like to get that out more than anything else. But really, it's just that I'm a jack of all trades. I don't have a hobby. I have about 10.
Yeah.
So I just kind of want to use them to do something. I'm a stay-at-home mom, but my baby's 16 and there's just not as much for me to do at home. So I decided to maybe see if I could share some of this with people.
No, that's a good idea. I know a lot of crochet. When I think of crochet, I think of old people. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think of nursing home. Have you ever take them to a nursing home or hold a class or?
I haven't actually. I actually only came out with this newer set about a month or two ago. I haven't thought about going to a nursing home. Crochet's coming back. There are actually a lot of youth that are kind of picking it up.
Okay.
So it's kind of an interesting phenomenon right now as youth are starting to come back to it. They realize what it does. It's a great way to honestly deal with anxiety, stress, something to do with your hands, keeps you busy, keeps your mind busy. So it's one of those things that I think is going to come back. I think it's on its way back. So, but it's a good idea. I may have to actually try some nursing homes. I haven't thought of that.
So just an idea.
Yeah.
It might not work. You're a stay-at-home mom. You have a lot on your plate, driving the kids to soccer practice, making sure the house is taken care of, doctor appointment. How do you have time to do all those stuff you do?
Honestly, it's been a challenge the last couple of months trying to balance it all. And I honestly don't know some days how I have the time, but I've got a great husband that helps me out. He shares the workload at home so that I don't have to kind of do everything. When I started this business, it was actually his encouragement. He bought me the printers and said, go for it. So he's helped me out a lot so that I could do things like this, make sure the kids get where they need to be when I can't. And he really takes somebody, I think, at home to make sure that you can follow your dream and do what you want to do. So.
Well, I want to meet that guy now.
He's kind of amazing, but he's home making sure the kids are okay. So where they need to be.
You're good. I know a lot of vendors that go to the markets. Sometimes they struggle to sell the item, especially some kind of. I feel like your item is very niche, you know.
Yes,
it's very specific. How do you not get discouraged?
This is actually only my 4th show, and it's a little discouraging. It's not my best seller, but I just try to keep in mind that if it gets to the right people, that's really the main goal, is to get to the right people. So eventually somebody may see it and say, hey, I really kind of made that. And I've actually had a couple of people say, I really have to get this for my mom, my grandma, whatever. They're hurting and I need to get this for them. So I try to keep that in mind more than anything else. But it's hard. It's hard when you don't make a lot of sales. So.
What advice would you give to a vendor that want to come to a craft show?
Honestly, I'd say try to find the unique, the different. Try to find something that other people may not have thought of. And if you really if you want to do it, just go for it. It's something that I never thought I'd do, but I wanted to try it and I just kind of went for it. I plowed straight ahead and just did it. So I'd say just go for it. You never know what's going to happen. So
never know.
Yeah.
Do you have a website or Facebook page if someone want to contact you?
I do have a website. It's hepshobbies.com, and I'm also on Etsy. So that's,
Oh, you're on Etsy?
Yeah. I do a lot of the crochet hook sales on Etsy. So
Is the same name for Etsy?
Yep, Heps Hobbies. And on there, you can actually choose which colors you want. I have a variety of colors to choose from, so people can make it more theirs. And that's my main place that I've sold these hooks. So I'm just trying to get the word out.
Well, Heather, thank you for chatting with me.
Thank you.
And good luck with the business, okay?
Thanks. I appreciate it.